Mad Munchkin Reaction Theatre, The Wild Swans. I have to admit, this was tough to sit through. But hey, misery loves company, so I'm gonna force you guys to listen to me complain about animation! Wait, how is that any different from the norm? Still watching? Okay, your funeral. Anyway, as with most animated movies based on Hans Christian Andersen stories, however loosely, there is a melancholic undertone that is usually chained to steadfast love. In the case of this animated movie based on The Wild Swans, released in 1977, it's a story about fidelity, steadfastness, and perhaps also about the pain of artistic inspiration. At a stretch. The Wild Swans is a story about a princess named Eliza who rescues her brothers from a spell cast by an evil queen. To break the spell, Eliza must gather stinging nettles and knit them into shirts that will help her brothers break the spell and turn back into humans. Oh yeah, the curse turns her brothers into swans. Did I forget to mention that? Oops. Eliza must make 6 shirts in all, 1 for each of her brothers, and must do so without saying a word or crying, as saying just 1 word would kill her brothers. She must also do this within 6 years. In the book, she has 11 brothers, but in the movie, she has only 6. I suppose the movie also takes inspiration from the story The Six Swans by the Brothers Grimm, as well as some other similar stories. The themes of the story, though admirable, are poorly executed. The movie suffers from bad pacing, as well as spoon-feeding the audience exposition. It also skips vital plot points, forcing the audience to just fill in the gaps. As with the original story, the only character to be named is Eliza herself. So in the movie, she calls all of her brothers just that. Brother. It makes the relationships between the siblings feel rushed and fractured. And also having the character designs for each brother being exactly the same makes them all feel like clones instead of characters we should really care about. Eliza herself is sadly the worst thing in this movie. Nothing about her is interesting, nor do we really know anything about her brothers or see them interact much, meaning we are never given any time to get to know these characters before the curse is cast. We just hear them tell each other how much they love each other, and that they would do anything for them. Admirable qualities, but a good story doesn't tell. It shows. This movie doesn't do that. This results in all the pain and suffering that Eliza puts herself through to break the curse that is cast upon her brothers fall flat. There's no tension or stress felt here. Instead, all I felt was impatience, waiting for the movie to get on with the story. I suppose the movie does feel mysterious, and the animation, though subpar, is fine. Being a movie that places the love of siblings above the storylines of the love of spouses is something rarely seen, and I did appreciate the symbolism threaded throughout it, even if it was in your face, as with most Hans Christian Andersen stories. It is blatantly a commentary on Christianity, and unobtainable beyond perfect women. Love and fidelity are themes that should make a story as simple as this one feel far more profound. Sadly, it doesn't. If anything, this was just plain boring. Considering the swan is also considered the symbol of artistic inspiration, you would think this film would inspire more in me than just an uncaring shrug and a bored yawn. I'd give this one a miss if I were you guys. Read the fairy tale itself, or watch other animated versions of the same story to get a different view on it. I'm Mad Munchkin, stay creative. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video, and before you go, don't forget to click that like button and check out some of my other content too. And hey, if you really like what you saw and want to see more, go ahead and click subscribe. Don't forget you can also show your support by following the official Mad Munchkin Facebook page for convention announcements, as well as links to my 2 online shops where you can purchase some of my artwork. Also, keep an eye out on the DeviantArt page for announcements on when I am open for commissioned work. Don't forget you can also show your support by becoming a patron on my Patreon page, where you can win exclusive rewards like badges, stickers, discounts on commissions, and limited edition personally signed prints, as well as giving me ideas for what to cover in future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and see you again soon.